Happy Saturday, everybody. Hopefully you've been enjoying the sunshine. Now it's returned to us mysteriously after days of gloom and rain. Well, I've been abandoned on my Saturday night by the husband and the stepdaughter. It's just me, the cat, and the webcam. Although that does sound a bit weird, just me and the webcam. I don't mean it like that. I'm not that sort of counsellor. What I mean in it is it's probably time I made a video so that I could tell you a bit more about who I am and a bit more about what I do. My absolute passion is change. That's why I named my counselling business Revolution, because for me, revolution is a strong and powerful word to describe change and the kind of change I want to bring about in my client's life. And certainly, one aspect of change that I work with my clients in the first session is what kind of change they would actually like to see in their life. Quite often, clients don't always know what it is that they want to change. They just get a general feeling that they do want to change something. So I just wanted to share with you this evening just one really simple tool that you could use to try and work out what it is that's not quite right in your life. And this is a tool that many counsellors and many coaches will use, so it might seem quite familiar to one or two of you out there. It's got a bit of a cheesy name, if I'm honest. It's called the Wheel of Life. Sometimes they call it the balance wheel, and there's a reason for that, but as you can see, it's just literally a wheel, and the wheel has lots of little kind of circles within it to create kind of scales, and it's scaled between 0 and 10, so you can see there the scale, and it's got several segments, so I'll just read them out to you because they're probably right, you can't see. So one is home and surroundings, one is career, one is money, one is health, one is friends and family, one is love and romance, one is personal development, one is fun and relaxation, and I think I mentioned them all. So what you would do is often in a first session, and certainly I do make my clients do this in a first session, I get them to scale each of those. So for example, I've done this one just for fun, because that's what I do on a Saturday night. I colour things in and make videos because I don't know, I'm sad and lonely or something. But as you can see, each one's a different colour. So I've scaled friends and family 8, love and romance is 2. This is obviously a pretend one, so if my husband's watching, it's a 10, baby, it's a 10. I've also done each a different colour because for me colour means quite a lot, so each colour kind of symbolises how I might feel about that area. So by all means you can bring that sort of symbolism into your own, but it might be something, if you're thinking something has to change in your life and you're sitting there this evening on your sofa feeling frustrated about your life and thinking, what am I going to do about it? Grab yourself a cup, or if you're really technical, get yourself a compass and draw your own circle and create your segments. If you don't want those headings, you can choose your own. That's absolutely fine. You can make your own headings. So it might change slightly, and fill it in, and then have a little look. Stand back from it and have a look at the segments and the size of them, because the whole idea of a wheel is it's meant to go round, isn't it? It's meant to give you a smooth journey. But if your wheel was that shape, you're not going to get a very smooth journey out of life. Okay, there's an imbalance in your world. And what's brilliant about this kind of diagram is it very quickly diagnoses where in your life that weakness is, where in your life that imbalance is. And when I did my own wheel of life, probably about 3 years ago now, it was a really, really emotional thing, because I think I already knew that for me my career had to change, but I sort of had a love-hate relationship with my previous career, so to see it on paper and see how low it was, I think I only gave it a 4, actually made me feel really emotional, actually made me cry, and the whole lot kind of came out then, and I had to face up and accept the fact that that had to change, because it was sort of throwing the rest of my life out, and of course that's what I went on to do, but that is another video. So off you go out into your home, find your paper, find your coloured pens, find your compass if you're posh, or your cup if you haven't got a compass, and set about working out what it is in your life that has to change. Okay, so for now, nighty night.